Hello YouTube. This news item is from July of 2022 and it gets into the month of August as well. I have no doubts it will continue. I will provide as much information as possible for those interested in the yeti or Bigfoot phenomenon and want actually to visit East European locations. In Belarus, the police are looking for a shaggy beast similar to an ape, which has been repeatedly seen in the Grodno region. Grodno region is one of the regions of Belarus. You know, this East European country not far from Russia and Ukraine, and Poland and Lithuania and so forth. It is located in the western part of the country, Grodno. Lida district is a district or rayon in Grodno region of Belarus. The head of the police of the Lida district of the Grodno region said that several dozen people had written statements about observations of an unknown creature, which in their opinion could pose a threat to humans. The 74-year-old resident of the village of Krasnovtsy was the very first one to contact law enforcement agencies. A man and several other villagers watched as a tall, two-legged shaggy creature wandered into a cornfield. He was covered with thick, black, long fur, and outwardly he resembled a monkey or an ape, only moving on two legs. A day later, another resident of Krasnovtsy, Tamara Igorevna Lukina, complained to the police. Early in the morning, returning from feeding livestock, the woman literally came face to face with a large black, as she said, devil. The villager screamed loudly and the creature growled in displeasure and rushed to the side. As a result, the fence was broken. The trunk of a young apple tree was broken too. 3 days later, the creature was being talked about not only in this locality, but also in neighboring ones. And a little later, the police received complaints from residents of the villages of Rulevichi and Kavali about a huge, incomprehensible beast. During a hike for mushrooms and berries, its favorite pastime, and we all did it when we lived in villages, Ukraine, Russia, Belarus. Anyway, 4 residents of the village of Kavali heard a loud, long-drawn growl, after which they found the torn carcass of a wild boar. The men were told about this strange incident. The hunters went to inspect the dead animal. It turned out that it had not been shot, but some kind of beast had ripped open its torso from neck to stomach. None of the local hunters had ever seen such injuries before. The responsibility for the dead boar was not borne by an unknown shaggy guest. Whatever it means, that's what it says. Not far from the village of Kavali, near the Rudnaya river, fishermen witnessed how, presumably a snowman, meaning abominable snowman, was swimming from shore to shore and headed towards the settlement. Local hunters were already quite prepared to catch or kill the monster, but it never appeared. It is unclear where he went. Attempts to ambush this creature were unsuccessful. Almost 2 weeks of tricks, traps, live bait hunting, all in vain. The two-legged creature no longer appeared in these places, but in the village of Yagodnaya, which is located south of Kovalyov, someone or something tore 2 mongrels, dogs, into 2 parts. The animals were found in the morning and immediately reported to the local police. The creature that did this has incredible strength, and considering that it has fooled experienced hunters, it means that in addition to strength, it has intelligence. Something similar has already happened in the Grodno region in the years 2014 to 2015. Then the encounters with the inexplicable beast ended as abruptly as they began. But it's out there, now you know. I'll tell you what, I'll give you something else to ponder on if you decide to go and join the hunt. It's my video about the Yeti or Bigfoot of Belarus, historical. Very interesting. I think you will find it. Belarus itself is a very interesting country when it comes to paranormal phenomenon, and I will touch on it more than once. So before, if you decide to join the hunt or go there, I would definitely check with the welcome policies at this time of war in Eastern Europe, welcome policies of foreigners in that country. But the country itself is beautiful, and it has great nature. It suffered a lot during the Chernobyl. You have to know that, more than any other place around, including my native Ukraine. So I'll bring you more stories. Of course, I have a lot about my research of the strange cryptids, and if you can support my research, please do so through the links in the description to this video. Thank you. Subscribe please to my channel, like my videos, and tell others.